The sun's shining, birds are singing, and all feels right in the world.
Until the season changes, and suddenly you lose your motivation to get out of bed. In fact, 1 in 5 people experience some form of depression, no matter the season or time of year.
At the American Psychiatric Association Foundation, our vision is to build a mentally healthy nation for all, because we want you to live your best life and be your best you all year round.
Please visit mentallyhealthynation.org to learn more.
Our top story tonight is a crazed balding man was seen screaming into the wind. Upon closer investigation, however, it was revealed that he was arguing with his own aqua clip. The clip claimed he'd been upside down all day. Everyone's okay, except the clip. Hello, everybody. This is Derek, and with me today is the only man to outperform Derek's pinecone poop shovel with his own half pinecone poop shovel, Carl Mandrioli. How'd that go?
Welcome to the Backpacking Blisters podcast, a family-friendly show that is tips and tales with a sense of humor. With me today is Derek Somerville, a man who thinks camouflage clothing is ugly because he never sees anybody wearing it.
Wow. It must be like pun.com and you're like the number one subscriber. I don't know.
Or creator.
There's no way you're creating this.
Yeah.
No way.
Do you notice when other people are overpacking their gear? And if so, how?
I think now I am. Initially, no. But now that I've done this for a long time, yeah, you see when people have like, we're at the end of the trip or in the middle of the trip and they just whip out like way too much of something.
Right.
It's kind of like, wow, you didn't really plan that too well. What's going on with that? So
Do you notice at the pack weigh-in?
I noticed at the pack weigh-in. No, I don't know, because there are some people that just have a heavier pack all the time. And then you're like, well, what?
Because they're overpacking.
What did you overpack? Because this time it might be different. Like, what extra junk do you have that maybe you brought last time, or maybe you're bringing something new that's extra?
We can be so hyper-focused. We do a pack weigh-in before every trip that we're like, I want to have a lighter pack than everybody else. It's kind of like a competition.
Do we do is the pack weigh more like, is it more for like the humble brag of like, I got the lightest pack?
Kind of, but then it's also, but that makes us not focus on the fact that like, oh, so I got a lighter pack than you. Your pack is 35 pounds. We don't think about, well, why is your pack 35 pounds? What do you have in there? We don't. Yeah. And is that going to cause you to slow us down?
I mean, depends on the person.
Right, it does. But we don't process that through in the pack weighing because we're so focused on our own pack weight.
Yeah.
So that's why I was wondering if you even notice or are aware of people that are overpacking.
I feel like I noticed it not at the beginning of the trip. You're right. I think we're all about who's got the lightest. Last time we were on the Catalina Transcontinental, I was just like, we have the lightest. Here's the lightest pack. And then like, I wasn't like, this guy's like a 10 pound, 15 pounds more. Like,
right.
Why? So no, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, here's what my suggestion is. I think that we're going to do a pack shakedown mid-trip for our buddy Rocky, who's notorious for overpacking.
Notorious.
And obviously mid-trip, he's not going to be able to like get rid of stuff unless it's, water or something that's consumable like that. But the hope is that we're like, you don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. And we'll probably say that a lot. And then his pack will be lighter the next time.
Yeah, but he'll still bring it.
We'll find out. So we'll probably do an episode on that called like Extreme Pack Makeover Rocky Edition or something like that.
But Rocky has the ability to like overpack and still be faster than everybody.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So let's see. So we're going to do our top 10 most overpack gear that you need to stop bringing. That'll help you lighten your load.
Yep.
And we're going to also share our number one game-changing tip that reduced our total pack weight. Something that really cut it down for us.
Game-changing
At least
tip.
for me. I can't.
The one item you just got rid of.
That's what we're trying to build it as. I don't know if
Right.
Derek's going to have a good one.
Probably not.
Okay. Bible verse of the episode, Mark 6, 8, and 9. He charged them to take nothing for their journey except a staff, no bread, no bag, no money in their belts, but to wear sandals and not put on 2 tunics. Derek, if I challenge you to a trip, travel to a different country, backpacking, etc., where you had to follow this verse and just show up and figure it out, could you do it?
We've talked about this.
I don't know if we have on the podcast.
I'd like to think I could figure it out. I mean, where are we? Are we like in Mongolia? We don't know where we are. We just show up.
Yeah, pick a spot.
All right. Well, if I can pick a spot, that'd be different. If you just drop me off somewhere, that would be hard. That would be challenging.
Well, we're not trying to create like a reality TV show here. I'm not like, you're going to be somewhere you don't even know where you are. It could be Siberia. It's not that. I'm just like, you just are you're like, I have nothing with me except for maybe like your passport. I'm going to figure it out.
I'd like to think I could figure it out. I like that challenge. I don't know if I don't know if I'd actually do it. But I think it'd be fun to do.
It'd be fun.
I have mixed emotions. I'm like, do I really want to do that? I mean, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I think you could figure it out, and I think you could do it, and I think you'd want to do it, and maybe a little resistant at first, but once you get going, you'd be like, this is kind of cool.
I think once I'm there, I'm like, all right, I gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
What if there's like a threat of like not coming back? Then you would really want to figure it out, obviously. If it's like,
you can't make it back.
You can't bail out. There's no bailout.
Right.
There's no sat phone, guys.
Right.
So you have to figure it out. I think that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah. But I'm just not talking travel. I'm not even talking back. I mean, it could be backpacking, but it doesn't have to be. So, okay. All right.
Interesting.
All right. So we've got, let's see, this episode is brought to you by Lighten Equipment, the company that will stop you from overpacking. Their ultralight quilts will keep you warm and keep your pack weights down. Check them out at lightenequipment.com. Okay, so we've got our top 10 most overpacked gear that you need to stop bringing. Here we go. Number 10. What you got?
Are we ready? Okay. One item you need to stop bringing are the redundant layers of clothing.
For number 10?
Well, I mean, there's no in particular order. I mean,
I guess not.
No, not for me. Redundant layers, guys. Too many clothes. So how many times have we gone on where we've seen, and I'm guilty of this too, like early on, like bringing multiple sets of outfits. I'll use the word outfits. Multiple pairs of pants, multiple shorts, multiple shirts, maybe like a fleece jacket, a rain jacket, a puff jacket, like multiple jackets.
Yeah.
So I think there's a way to combine, like you have a lot of gear nowadays that can do double duty. Like you get rid of like, maybe like your raincoat can also be your wind shell. There's a lot of things you can do, like get rid of like these mid-weight kind of like items, because they have so many good like lightweight quality items that are going to do double duty for you. So, I mean, I don't know. Redundant layers, I think we can get in.
People just overpack clothes. Like they want to change clothes. They don't want to be dirty, which totally makes sense. Right. But the through hikers that are okay to smell like trash, they say that all of their clothes they can wear all at once as one outfit.
Yikes.
And I think that even includes underwear, maybe not socks, everything but socks. And so
that's all right. That's interesting.
So they're not changing, they're just washing those clothes. And I don't know what they're wearing when they wash out in the field. Nothing?
Probably not.
They go naked? I don't know.
You spare one, like laundry underwear. You just wear that for laundry only.
Yeah, but that's like when you're back in civilization. But when they're out and they have their, on their trail for like just a couple weeks,
just let it all out. Just get in there and wash it up.
That's why they smell.
That's why they smell.
But they're also a lot lighter weight. But yeah, I think the most common thing I've seen, which is just like egregious, is if you're bringing a hoodie, like a cotton hoodie, one of those really thick ones.
Oh man,
that by itself weighs like 1.5 pounds, and it's super bulky. It takes a ton of space in your pack. So don't pack the hoodie.
Yeah.
All right. Number 9, I've got Jetboils or similar. A lot of people are buying like the knockoff Jetboil versions. Like I don't know if Fire Maple's a knockoff because I think their patent ran out on their technology, but it's kind of just like a knockoff. So there's really heavy stoves that actually boil water really fast. Now we will bring them on our trips.
We do.
The criteria is that I've got to be making or boiling water for like 6 or more. That's my criteria. Right. And then we're only bringing that one stove. We're all sharing that. It goes fast. And we're typically staggered. So it's not like people are waiting around to boil water.
Right.
So but if you're bringing a Jetboil for like 5 or fewer, then your stove's too heavy, folks. And if you have like brand loyalty to Jetboil because it's a cool brand, then I think you need to rethink your cook system.
Wow. There it is. I don't even know what to say about that. That's Carl's great at it. And he's told you what to do.
Well, do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
All right. Excellent analysis.
I mean, I was going to say if you had like 4 or more, but you said 5. So whatever.
4 or more? Yeah.
4,
I mean,
4 or less.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like a hard line, man. Like we're trying to help them reduce their pack weight here.
So where did you come up with 5 or less? Why that number? Why not 6?
Why not 6?
Yeah.
I think I did some like math, like calculations, portioning out the weight of the stove and the fuel.
Crunching the numbers.
I don't know if I really did
Real
that.
technical stuff, guys.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. How would you have done it?
I would have asked you because you're the grader. That's what I would have done. Apparently it's 5 or less. So that's the final answer. My next one is too large. This is kind of simple, but like too large of a pack. Like if you, like I used to bring a pack that was like, I don't know. I think it was like a 60-something liter pound pack. And then
60 liter pound?
60 liter pound? That doesn't make sense. 60 liter pack, whatever. And
so you think 60 liters too big?
Not for me, it was. Okay. Because I think not only was it like 5 pounds, my pack now is like 1.5 pounds, maybe.
Incorrect, but go ahead.
Maybe 2. I don't know. It's been a while. Anyway, you tend to just bring more stuff you have more space, you tend to bring more stuff.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have a heavier pack. So
too big of a pack.
once you go with a smaller pack size, you're going to realize like, I don't need all the stuff I was bringing.
So just to clarify, one of your top 10 most overpacked items is a pack.
Overpacked items is you're overpacking a too big of a pack. It was on our research. It was on the research page.
Yeah, I think this is a common problem, especially for newer backpackers, for sure. But for me, 60 liters, you can get pretty ultralight packs for 60 liters, and I'm fine with 60 liters.
Yeah, but the 60 liter, like space. Okay, maybe the packs are lighter. Yes, but like the space is still 60 liters.
Yeah,
unless I don't crunch.
I had a 60 liter pack, and it was 15-pound total pack weight last summer.
Yeah, but you know how to pack lighter. I'm saying if people in general.
I just think that the idea is fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you can blanket say 60 liters is too big.
Look, if I have I'm not saying it's 60 specifically. I'm saying if you have a larger pack size, 60, 65, 70 or whatever, and you continuously like, man, I can't lighten my weight. I'm like bringing all the lightweight stuff. I don't know what to do. I'm like, well, maybe if you had a smaller pack, you wouldn't throw in the extra bag of food. You wouldn't throw in the extra whatever that you think is not, maybe it's lightweight, but it's still weight, right? Yeah. And you wouldn't bring it if you had a smaller pack.
Probably.
That's exactly what happened to me. So
all right.
I don't know.
There you go.
Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Number seven, things that require electricity. Are all things that require electricity bad? No. But if you bring a lot of things, like you're talking like, so you got your headlamps, you got your flashlights, you got your extra large battery packs, the 20 milliamp hours or whatever that thing is. You got your cameras, you got the batteries that go with the cameras, you got your phone, you got your mattress pump, you got your iPad, you got your electrical clothing for people that like Derek that are really unfit.
Electrical clothing.
The leg helpers. Too much.
Like the warmers?
Too much.
No sock warmers?
That's what the electrical clothing is, right? Like you have like the warm up your jacket kind of thing.
You can't hike anymore.
Are you still using leg helpers, those little mechanical tools?
Leg helpers?
Yeah, that help you go faster.
I got them from your website. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to support you. I don't really wear them a lot, but
we actually bought.
I bought those leg helpers, and I bought a tent catheter, and I had warm feet and peel over myself. So that's why
you know what the leg helpers are. Electrical clothing is one category. Leg helpers are the ones that lift your legs up as you're hiking.
Right. So the problem was, it's like the tent catheter guys. Like I'd pee all over myself, but like the leg helpers, only one of them worked. So I was limping like really, and I just went in a circle.
Dude, I can see that actually happening.
It was not really productive.
I'm going to look that up now. Like, has somebody have actually only one of them's working? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think that it's like, are all these things bad? Of course not. But if you're just like, I got to have 20 to 40 milliamp hours, MAHs to charge all the stuff. If you're bringing a brick at this point to charge your stuff, you might want to rethink how many electrical things you're bringing.
Okay. Tech. I like that.
Too much tech.
Too much tech. Okay. Another one is full packs of toiletries. Full things of tissues, full TP rolls. Even a half a TP roll is too much. 100 milliliter. Like I've seen a couple people I've seen, not on our trips, but they brought like the full 100 milliliter contact solution for your eyes and stuff.
You gotta see, man.
Well, do you need that much though?
I don't know.
For like 3-4 day trips. So I don't know. Just full sizes of toiletries. Shampoo? Okay. I don't know. What are we doing?
I think toothpaste is more the issue than shampoo.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably the big one.
Yeah. So what's in your toiletry kit?
What's in my toiletry kit? No TP, as we all know. I don't have contacts, so I don't have to worry about that. Tissues, I will bring a small thing of tissues, like travel sized maybe tissues. Yeah. Toothpaste is going to be a very minimal thing.
You can go to the toothpaste tabs, huh? I think I gave you some.
I've done those. I think I still have a few left, but those are good too. The toothpaste tabs or a small travel size.
Okay.
That's it.
I bring toothbrush.
Half a toothbrush?
No, I bring the full tooth. Well, I bring like the travel
I thought you cut it. You don't cut it?
I would for you.
Wow.
I would for you.
Please don't.
I bring face wipes. That's my luxury face wipes that I have to pack out. And I bring the toilet paper. I think that's it.
I think I saved the wipes for the end of the trip. And
chapstick, does that count? It's not really hygiene.
No, chapstick. Chapstick's good though. I do bring a chapstick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that was number 6. Number 5. We got shoes. If you're bringing multiple pairs of shoes, this is an easy thing to overpack, especially if they're not lightweight. So the number one thing that I see on the trail are Crocs, and I've seen through hikers that have actually relatively light packs that have Crocs with them. depending upon your foot size, those can weigh anywhere from 12 ounces to a pound. That's a lot. And I know people are like, that is my luxury item. If this is your luxury item, like obviously you enjoy it, makes you enjoy time around camp. That's great. Go for it. But Derek brings shoes. He brings slippers. That counts as shoes. And I tried the Crocs last summer, and I thought they're fine. It wasn't like a game changer for me.
You know, they actually made a new type of Croc this year that you might resonate with. It's it's a Lego Croc shaped like a Lego. So maybe that's something you can get into. I don't know.
Okay.
Lego Crocs. Maybe we'll see those on the trail. Hope not. But
so I'm saying people are bringing too many shoes, and you're saying bring more shoes.
Bring more shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a Lego Croc, obviously you can stick things together.
Yeah, that's true.
I
don't know much about that, but
I don't either. I have no idea.
So I just think that if you're bringing luxury items, you're bringing this and this and this and this. You get kind of a laundry list of luxury items. Shoes are an easy thing to ditch. I feel like here's the secret for me with the shoes is I feel like if you have a really comfortable trail shoe, and you got a really heavy pack, then that's going to make your feet tired and it's going to make the shoe not so comfortable. That's why you want to switch to things like Crocs when you get to camp. But if your pack's light, then those shoes feel great around camp. If you want to change the feel, pull out the insoles, just kind of mix it up a little bit, take your socks off, just mix up the feel. That's fine, but I think that's sufficient.
I mean, I like getting the slippers out because it's nice to slide those little piggies into something warm after a long day. Maybe your feet are cold. I call them piggies. Maybe your feet are cold. Get that in that little furry slipper there, right by the fire. Get a little tea going. I mean, I don't know. That's rejuvenating mentally.
Yeah, I mean, if it's your luxury item, great. I just think that I see a lot of shoes out there. A lot.
I think half my pack now is luxury items. I don't know. I really bring a lot of essentials anymore.
It probably is.
It's just all luxury items.
All right.
All right. My next one is number 4, right? Number 4. My next one is it's too much food, guys. Too much food. Now, Rocky will attest to this. He'll bring the full jar of honey, the full brick of cheese, the full bag of store-bought tortillas and all that stuff. But he's the exception to the rule. Too much food. If you're getting finished with your trip and you have like another pound or 2 of food, it's just like wasted weight essentially. So we did do the opposite though. We tried to do the whole trip and end the trip with exactly 0 food. I think that backfired a little bit, and I was ended up mooching. So I think there's a fine line. If you're having like a pound or more of food at the end of the trip, I don't know. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If you realize mid-trip you got too much food, I just think that you find some things that maybe brought too much of and you offer it around. And I think it's okay to dish it out, or even, this is next level, even offer it to strangers who are walking by on the trip. Be like, hey, anybody need some extra food? Because I got some extra. Happy to unload it right here. You'd be surprised. People, especially if it's like something different that they don't have, they just want to mix it, have more variety. They'll take it.
What if they don't like your food though? What if it's like a soy, vegan, protein-rich Snickers bar?
Is that what you're offering?
That's not what I'm offering. I'm saying, is that something you're... I mean, you're the kind of guy, I feel like that would...
I'm not the vegan guy.
He's the kind of guy who would take a bag of almonds and just go out there and hand out, where are the animals at? Where are the animals at? He's going to I don't know.
The way that you do it is you put the food in your hand, in your greasy little paws, and then you're like, take some.
How do they get greasy is first of all?
That's a great question.
Maybe like the oil from the nuts? I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, that's a way to unload it mid-trip. So just offer it around. There's got to be somebody who doesn't have enough food out there. All right. That was number 4. Number 3. Number 3 is an increasing trend, which is pack ornaments.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hate these. Hate?
Yeah, I do. I
say hate.
I kind of hate them. These are things that are like the jingle jangles coming off your pack.
Is it carabiner? Carabiner's a pack ornament?
Oh, yeah. That's like the
most number
notorious. 1? That's like the least valuable of all the pack ornaments.
Least valuable.
You got the temperature thing. You got the compass thing. You got your camera clip. Now, if you're a really good photographer, that's probably worth it. And we have a really good photographer that goes on our Patreon trips, so more than worth it. But I don't know if there's that many really good photographers out there that need that. And you got people are like people were bringing the fanny pack, and I've seen something where you have this food trough hanging on your sternum strap between your shoulder straps. So you got so that. Bad. You got, and then the most common one that you see is the water bottle thing. Do you really want your water bottle?
Some people like it close.
They like it close. I get it. Some people can't reach back. I totally get it. But it's just a really heavy thing to have on your shoulder pack, on your shoulder strap. And it's typically wet, especially after you filter, just the bottle's sweating. It's just I don't know, it's super clunky.
The bottle's super sweating. Clunky. Yeah. Okay. All right. He just couldn't figure out how to use the aqua clip, so it's always been a sore spot. I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah,
that's
PTSD.
fine. PTSD. Okay. That's a good one, actually. Okay, my last one is a first aid kit. First aid kit. So the website we researched had like a top 3. These are the things you really only need to bring.
Okay.
Everything else could be excess. So I'm gonna list the 3. You tell me
which website is this.
Well, whatever one we sent, it was backpacker.com. Skills, backpacker skills. So here we go. 3 things you could use: ibuprofen. Check. Blister, like moleskin-y, blistery stuff. And the third one was KT tape. Actually,
isn't that blister stuff?
No, it's not. KT tape and blister tape?
People use KT tape for blister prevention.
Well, they do.
Sure.
They do. I don't think it's as good, but whatever.
For what? For you'd have to have the knowledge to tape yourself up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I personally thought the KT tape was a little, I don't know. I feel like if I had it, I've had it, and I'm like, I don't really know how to apply this, so it's going to be beneficial for me. I don't know.
What about the gauze?
You love gauze.
I hate the gauze, but people love gauze.
Gauze, I mean, we've talked about gauze enough. I think a little gauze is good, but again,
just a little bit.
Again, if you got a gusher, if you sliced your arm open or got bit by an animal, gauze is not gonna.
We got bit by an animal.
You're gonna have to cut open. You're gonna have to cut open Carl's puff jacket and just let those feathers. That down feather or a sleeping bag just absorb all the blood.
If you get bit by the animal, you got to press the red button. You got bigger issues.
You got to press the red button?
Yeah.
But you don't like to bring the red button. Or who's the people that don't like to bring
technology? There's always people that have the red button.
You forgot your charger brick and you can't charge your...
That's another device. I didn't even mention that one.
I know.
The PLB. It's funny.
Remember what PLB stands for? You forgot this
Personal Locator Beacon.
He has Google and he uses it now, folks.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
So that's funny. Yeah, and then you got the GPS. I didn't even mention that. There's all sorts of electrical things you can bring. Okay.
Yeah.
And your watch? Man,
the watch.
The smart watches? Okay.
Everybody's, yeah.
Number 1, we talked about this in a recent episode. This is something that the ultralighters really try to shed weight on is, of course, packing in too much water. And there's some folks out there that no matter what anybody says, no matter if you're in a downpour and there's waterfalls spilling onto you as you're hiking, they're like, I gotta have my 2 liters. I have to have it. It's kind of like their fear. They're packing their I don't know.
Packing their fear.
Their blankie. The 2 liters of water is like their little blankie.
Even if you're like a mile or 2 from camp where there's a lake or something.
Yeah.
You gotta pack up that water.
They have to have 2 liters. It just makes their worst case scenario, I got my 2 liters. So I get that makes you feel better. And 2 liters, you're talking, 4 pounds. That's so much weight. So much weight. And so I think that if you're new to backpacking, I get it. But if you've gone for a long time, come on. That you can read the map, you can read your navigation and figure out there's streams coming up. At least go down to 1 liter.
I feel like here, and I'm gonna even go down this road too. If you're one of those people, it's well, yeah, but I got all 4 liters or 2 liters or whatever, and when I get to camp, I don't have to go filter water for cooking or get water for cooking. I'm like, okay, but you also carried all that extra weight for miles potentially.
Right.
Whereas you could get to camp and go down to that river or stream or lake or whatever with no weight on your back for 100 yards or less and get water. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're less tired when you get to camp because you didn't carry the weight. And I know some people we've got a buddy who's look, I just want to carry the weight because I'm tired of stopping to filter so frequently. So I get that argument, except that the Be Free is just
it's so fast.
So fast.
It's so fast.
Dip and go.
Dip
and go. There you go.
Dip and
All
go.
right, that's our top 10. What do we miss? What were you bothered by? What were you offended by? What would you like to push back about? What would you like to yell at Derek about?
Everything.
All right. We've got pack ornament trivia coming up.
Ooh.
Ready for this. Okay.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret, with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going through. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period for 3 months at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
So Pack Ornament Trivia is brought to you by Magnet Designs. Handmade to order in Bend, Oregon, Magnet Designs gives you the most vetted backpacking products with the smallest environmental footprint. Through hiker design, tested, built, and owned. Check out the Alpha 90 hoodie, their best-selling product using Polar Tech Alpha Direct fabric. It's ultralight, compressible, hydrophobic, breathable, quick drying, and just 4.5 ounces.
Okay.
Google Magnet Designs for the best backpacking gear. Thank you, Magnet, for Pack Ornament Trivia. All right, here we go, Derek. You ready for this?
Here we go. I'm ready.
All right, number one. On Garage Grown Gear, which gear category has the most items?
On Garage Grown Gear.
So like you click on it and there's just like pages and pages of these items. Is it A, pockets and pouches, B, lighting, C, bidets, or D, watches?
Okay, since this is ridiculous.
I kind of gave it away in my top 10.
In your top 10?
Yeah, I said something.
Oh, with like the electrical and the lighting and stuff? The watches? I don't know. No. I'm going to ignore what you said because I feel like I can figure this one out.
All right.
Garage Grown Gear, don't really peruse that site, so I'm going to have to just use knowledge from another world, I guess.
What site do you peruse? Do you have a backpacking gear
Backpacking
site?
and Blisters website. That's it.
That's fair.
That's the only one. It's the only one. I'm going to say no on bidets. I think there's probably some, but like options, I feel like people, and I'm guilty of this too, I'm going to go with pockets and pouches.
Pockets and pouches.
Pockets and pouches.
That is correct.
Yeah. People love pockets. They love pouches. They love to like put little things in little areas.
Fanny pack stuff.
Yeah.
Fanny packs I think are going down though.
Well, I don't know. And then I will say we've had the people who put their items in their backpack in like colored different pouches.
Yeah.
To
all
organize.
That stuff. Yeah,
right?
Correct.
So anyway, okay.
Yeah, like by a lot. Like it's not even close compared to the other ones. All right, number 2. The number 1 selling pack ornament on Garage Grown Gear, as mentioned on a recent episode, gives you the high and low temperature of the day. So we talked about this in a recent episode. What brand makes it? Is it A, ThermoWorks, B, The Temperature Guys, C, Hotspot, or D, ThermoClip?
I have no idea. I totally forgot this.
Thanks for paying attention.
Yeah, I'm sure you remember every detail of every show.
I do.
You don't. Let's see. ThermoWorks, Hotspot, Temperature. This is a tricky one. You did good on these answers.
Yeah, because 3 of them are just made up.
But it's all thermo, tempro, tempo, hotspot.
Yeah. There's really one I'm hoping you pick.
I'm sure there is. ThermoClip sounds so dumb. That's like Aquaclip. Like you got it from Aquaclip. So I'm going to scratch that one. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right on that one. Okay.
I can't say anything.
You can. That's fine. Temperature guys? Ooh. I'm going to say, I'm going to say ThermWorks.
ThermoWorks?
ThermoWorks.
ThermoWorks is correct.
Yes!
I was hoping you picked the Temperature Guys.
I know you would. That was so stupid. I'm not doing that. I almost picked Hotspot, I'll be honest.
Do you realize if you get this next one right, then it takes away a trivia loss?
Oh, these are the new rules. I can erase a loss?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
This will
So
probably
you've
be
already passed. You've already
Let me
passed.
guess. This is from Garage Grown Gear.
This one's not. As of this year, what is the most common pack ornament seen on the trail? Most common pack ornament seen on the trail. So this is just from, like if you look up, let's say your average
As
YouTube,
of this year? Who took this survey? And where did you get it? This is you on the trail. Yeah, this is you on the trail. There's no way.
No, it's not me on the. It's also watching backpacking videos, and you see it. It's literally in almost all the videos.
You see how dumb this question is.
Thermocompass, B, the PLB, whatever that stands for, C, carabiner, or D, jerky.
Okay, not jerky. This is me.
This is so obvious.
I have to dive into the mind of Carl for this one.
It's not a mind. It's what I'm seeing.
Thermocompass. No. It's got to be carabiner or PLB. Oh gosh, I could be totally wrong. I'm gonna say PLB.
PLB is correct.
Yes, let's
correct.
go. Three
All right.
in a row.
That's right. So I tried to give you knuckles.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll leave. Okay, that was awkward, but we'll do it.
So the PLB, yeah, even though these things are going to be going out of style, like they're still in style and people are still bringing those. And I guess you could make the case for carabiner because a lot of people clip those to their packs with a carabiner, like one of those mini ones.
It's like a double.
Yeah. So it is like a double. You're right. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We've got your number 1 game-changing decision that reduced your total pack weight. What was it? Was it on the top 10 list? Is it something
It was on the top 10.
Okay.
It was on the top 10. It was redundant clothing. I used to bring
really?
too much clothing. I do have
not
luxury
what I thought you were
items.
gonna say.
I do have luxury items.
Okay.
I was going to say I just got a smaller pack. That was like a 2 or 3 pounds like right away. My old pack was 5 pounds. It was ridiculous. So I'd probably say clothing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, probably clothing.
Okay.
I just brought too many clothes. I think I brought jeans a couple times.
A couple times?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
That was really embarrassing. I thought, and then our first trip, I brought 2 pairs of shoes. I mean, I was bringing a lot of junk. But by like, I think the third trip I was like, okay, I gotta just get rid of some junk.
Okay.
Change my sleeping bag. That's not clothing though.
Okay.
Clothing. What about you? What's yours?
I mean, I definitely like.
Toothpaste?
Yeah, definitely toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Nice.
And deodorant.
Deodorant.
There's like a series of choices I think I made that like slowly reduced it, but definitely paying attention to the not just the pack size, but the pack weight. Pack weight empty was big. There's so many ultralight pack options out there that once I could take, 3 pounds, I'll say 2 to 3 pounds off the pack with an empty pack. That was big. And then it also forced me to rethink some of the other things. That was kind of like the first domino.
Once you feel, I mean, I will say the changing the pack was maybe the biggest, definitely the second biggest. It's like you instantly just feel like, wow, this is so much, this is better.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do this before?
Right.
So
there you go. So you
there
got,
that was it.
yeah. So that can, we just change your lives, folks.
Change your lives.
Change your lives. Yeah.
Change your lives.
Not really. To be honest, people that they pack heavier than 30 pounds, they are the ones that are commenting that are pretty indignant, like, well, I got to have this. I got to have it. So stop telling me not to have it. Well, these are choices, folks. If it makes you happy, if lugging a 35-plus pound pack up a mountain, if you're having a good time doing that, maybe you're super fit.
The bladder's full.
Bladder's full. If you're having a good time, that's great. Like, what do we know? We're just trying to help you out. And you obviously clicked on this for a reason. So those are the top 10.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
That's why we're here.
There you go.
Take it or leave it. Guys, thanks again. It's always a pleasure. Check us out on all the social media handles, Backpacking and Blisters podcast. If you need to lighten anything, get some smaller friends. I'm trying. Still hasn't happened. Yeah, there's a time where Carl, we were talking about greasy hands earlier. I don't really get greasy hands. Carl gets, he has this thing where like he has extra food. He's trying to help Rocky out. So he'll go get Rocky's like jar of honey. Rocky brings like the full bear size honey, and Carl just like squirted all over his hands, and he just walks out into the forest begging for animals to come to him. And that's why he gets really good footage of animals.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.